with Memorial Day, y'all, just around the corner, I want to share a recipe that y'all may like if you're getting together with a group of friends and you have to bring something. Uh, any of my macaroni and cheese recipes that I share with y'all seem to really like. So today I am sharing with you a macaroni and cheese recipe with pulled pork. Two things that a lot of people really like. So I'm going to take my 13 by 9 pan, spray that, and then I'm going to take my 1 pound of pulled pork and a cup of barbecue sauce, and I'm actually using my son's barbecue sauce, and it's really, really tasty. It's sweet, but the recipe recommends that you use a vinegar based. So that's up to you as to what you want to use, but we're doing Deen Brothers barbecue sauce. And if you like a sweet barbecue sauce, you'll love that. They also have a wonderful mustard-based sauce. So over here, y'all, I have got about a half a stick of butter, and over medium heat, I'm going to melt that. I have some flour because we're going to make a creamy base to go with our pasta. Okay, y'all, the butter's melted. In goes the flour. And I'll cook this for a couple of minutes to just make sure there are no lumps. And it doesn't taste just like flour. All right, so that's nice and smooth. So I'm going to slowly add my milk to make us a nice rich custard. And you want to do it slowly. You don't want to dump all that milk in there at one time. You want to be able to control the lumping process. So I'm going to do it slow and easy. Okie dokie. We're going to let this cook for 5 minutes. Okay, now to this, I'm going to add paprika, chili powder, and salt. I'm going to blend that in good. Now I'm going to add that wonderful ingredient. Oh, excuse me. That wonderful ingredient that makes macaroni and cheese so good. And that's a half a block of an 8 ounce, so it'd be 4 ounces of cream cheese. And now I'm going to add my cheddar cheese, 3 cups of cheddar cheese to our sauce. This is going to be good, y'all. This wonderful recipe is one that was included in my magazine, Cooking with Paula Deen magazine. And it's really good, but, you know, I told y'all I change my recipes. Every time it's hard for me to make a recipe the same way twice. Everything is nice and melted. So now I'm going to add my onion and my bacon that's been pre-cooked some, not crispy all the way. All right, so this is when we add our pasta, and I'm actually going to, Lulu knows that Teresa is a sucker for treats, so that's what she's asking for, and that's what she's going to get. I'm going to add just a little cream to this because I want my sauce a little thicker, a little thinner. I want it to be able to stick to that pasta. Okay, so like I said, call for a whole 12-ounce box of these cute little noodles, these seashell noodles. but there's a good chance I will not use them all. So I just want to make sure that gets a good bath in that cheese sauce. And this is not going to take much time in the oven at all, because everything is done in it. So we're just going to bring it back to bubbly hot. And then we'll be ready to eat. Ready to eat, child. All right, I used almost all of those noodles. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. And this is our 1.5 pounds of pulled pork that I added 1 cup of my son's barbecue sauce. It's really, really good, but you can actually use any kind of sauce you want. Whatever you feel like goes with this. Now, this recipe also calls for cilantro. My family, my 2 boys, they just really don't care for cilantro. So I'm leaving it out. And you could substitute with parsley. So this is going on top of our pork, y'all. This is truly macaroni and cheese, y'all. Ouch. The recipe told all of us to top with 1 more cup of cheese before you put it in the oven. But I don't like for my cheese to be hard. I like for it to be just melted and still kind of creamy. So there we go for 5 more minutes. We'll give that to melt properly. Then we're going to dig in, honey. Y'all, this is perfectly melted. See that? Because otherwise it's gotten brown and a little hard. And I don't like my macaroni and cheese brown and hard. Yum. Look at that. You'll see the smoke coming off of it. I should listen to that smoke. But will I? Yum. This is a great dish if you're going somewhere on Memorial Day to take as your contribution. This is real good. So if you're cooking out, going to somebody's house for a cookout, you can just ask them to put this in their grill on an end that doesn't have fire, and to keep it warm that way. Yum. With love and best dishes.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.